What's up, y'all? It's your girl, EVE, and you're checking out TRF Online.
Hey, what's up? We're here with Eve. Eve, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So what brought you to Dubai?
I'm performing at Club Cavalli tonight, and plus I love Dubai. I love when I can always come over here. Yeah.
And we talked briefly earlier about supercars.
Yes.
Obviously, Dubai has so many supercars.
Yes.
And you love supercars because it's all over your Instagram.
I do.
Is this because of your husband?
It's partly because of him, but mostly it's my tomboy side. I've always been into cars. I think the way that I'm into cars now, though, I can speak car with him. I've never been able to really speak car. Like now I know about old school supercars from the 60s that I never knew about before. So
yeah. Do you know the names and everything?
I know some names. I do. I know some names. I have my favorites though that are still he has his favorites. I have my favorites.
What's your favorites?
My favorite, my dream car is a 1978 Aston Martin. It looks like it's the year I was born, but it looks like a twist between an American muscle car and it has that sleekness of the Aston Martins. It's a sexy ass car.
Okay, so you're obviously a huge inspiration to women because you're such a strong, independent woman.
Thank you.
Do you compare yourself to anyone else in the industry?
I never have. That's something I actually never have done. I do look up to people my biggest inspiration is Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
And she always has been. And but I don't believe in comparison. I think you should always strive and compete with yourself to be the best you can be. So I've never done that.
I've seen a lot of quotes with that you talk about Madonna.
Oh yeah. Well, I love Madonna. I think just as far as an artist and just as a person, I think as an artist, obviously she broke so many barriers and was this, this shocking person but made amazing music. But then became a mother and an actress and now an activist and and a philanthropist. And I think that is just it's something to aspire to.
Yeah. So you came into the music industry initially as a rapper.
Yeah.
But it was important for you to become a singer, to showcase your singing.
Well, I mean, it's funny because when I started singing first. And then when I started rapping in high school, I was like, okay, this is it. I love rapping. And then when I got signed, they knew I could sing.
Yeah.
So they kept trying to push me to sing. And I was like, I'm not singing. I'm a rapper. and then I did, after a while, I was like, all right, you know what? I could at least sing my hooks. And now I do enjoy that. I don't consider myself a singer, like Alicia Keys. I could never belt out that kind of thing, or Mary J. Blige, but I can hold a bit of a note, and it's something
you can still do both.
I
not
try
many people
to.
can do that.
I try to. I do want to experiment more with it. Definitely.
So you came into the industry working with people such as DMX, Rough Riders. Was it difficult for you as a woman to come into such a male-orientated field?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's especially coming into Rough Riders.
Yeah.
I always say that I went through hip hop boot camp because they obviously were all dudes and they didn't treat me any differently. So
really?
I had to carry my bags. I had to be in the studio as long as they were in the studio. I had to write my own rhymes. And after I proved myself, I became baby sis.
Okay.
But I'm happy I went through that instead of them trying to, coddle me in any way, because I also feel like as a female, I've always wanted to be respected for my lyrics. I don't care about what I wear, how big my ass is, whatever. I've never been that type of female. I wanted to be the female that was respected for her lyrics. And going through what I went through with them helped me improve lyrically.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I went through it.
Okay, so we have to talk about your films.
Yes.
You've done so many films.
Yeah,
Did this come about because of singing?
It did. I got offered my first role just from someone seeing a video of mine, and I remember turning it down because I was like, I'm rap. I do music. I'm not acting. I just didn't want to be, I just didn't want to be into it. And my manager was like, how about this? How about you take some acting lessons? If you hate it, don't do it. I won't even force you. I won't bring it up. And I took acting lessons, and my first acting coach, I fell in love with her. She was amazing. And she kind of explained to me, she was like, every time you do a video, you're acting. And I was like, oh, duh. So then, so then I just kept acting. I really like it.
What's coming up for you next? What should we look out for?
Yeah, I just signed a deal with a network in the States called ABC that has a show called Modern Family.
Yeah.
And, I signed a deal with them to do a sitcom, so I'm writing a pilot right now.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it's loosely based off of my life with me being a black girl with a white man in an interracial relationship.
Okay.
And he, being an Insta mom, because now I have 4 stepchildren, which is nuts to me that I have 4 stepchildren. So it's loosely based off my life, and we're looking to shoot the pilot next year. So that's
nice.
The next thing. Yeah.
It's going to be strange acting that someone else is your husband. I suppose you've done it before.
Well, he's so concerned about who's playing him already.
Really?
I'm like, you need to relax.
You're
like,
saying,
chill
I'll
out.
go to the castings.
Yeah.
You will do.
He's like, don't kiss him. You can't kiss him. You can't hug him. I'm like, all right, whatever. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It's going to be the worst married couple on sitcom.
It's going to be hard. We're going to be so boring.
Hi, babe.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a hug.
Right, we're going to do a quick fire round.
Okay.
Just say the first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
Where's your favorite destination?
Jamaica.
First thing you want to see when you get home?
My baby, my man,
One thing you can't live without? You can't say your man.
my mother.
Worst habit?
Spending money.
The biggest setback whilst trying to make it?
Like break up with my best friends. I had like all my friends on my first tour that I ever did, and they just turned on me. We turned on each other, and that was like one of the biggest, hardest things in my life to like let go of my childhood friends.
Biggest achievement that you've been proud of?
Wow. You know, it's I don't everything. It's not one. Everything. I feel blessed.
The whole journey.
The whole journey. Yeah.
Okay, would you prefer to get all dressed up and go out, or a night in and just chill in your PJs?
PJs, night in, definitely.
All day.
Yeah.
And your best piece of advice to people that are watching this?
My best piece of advice is to trust yourself. Trust your instincts. You're stronger than you know. Believe it.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck at Cavalli tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.